So I gotta tell y'all right now, I haven't been uploading a lot of 2K22 content yet because, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, I just been enjoying this game too much because in my honest opinion, from the 2 days I've been playing this game, I can safely say that this is the best 2K we've had since 2K16 in my honest opinion. I don't know if I say it's better than 2K16 yet, but it's pretty daggone close if not. Because when I think of all the 2Ks that's ever come out at launch, every single year there's been a problem or a big major issue in terms of gameplay. Y'all, this year there's no major problem with gameplay. Not one has surfaced yet. Like I'm telling y'all, this game has came out flawless so far. Y'all, the only problems that we've heard about is non-gameplay related. Like for example, the whole VC problem, people not getting their VC. And number two, the problem with getting kicked offline ever since you get an ankle breaker, you know what I'm saying? As soon as somebody break your ankles, you get, kicked offline and all that stuff. But that's only in current gen, you know what I'm saying? That's not a next gen. Well, PS4 version, not PS5. So my point is this game has been flawless at launch so far in terms of gameplay. 2K19 came out and those post scores problems and pushing problems. 2K18 came out with the blow by problem. 2K17 was the airball problem. 20 was hop steps. 21 current gen was you not getting the ankle breakers. 21 next gen was the city lag. But this year so far, there's been no problems at all that I've heard about or even seen. And as you can see on screen, I'm playing Play Now Online for two reasons. Number one, I started off as a Play Now Online player before I got to park in 2K15. Number two, because I want to get a good feel for the game before I get into the park and all that stuff. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of grinding VC because I ain't buy VC this year because I knew the whole VC problem would occur, and plus I just rather just not buy VC anyway, and I'd rather just go back to the old ways of grinding it. I'm also going back to my old ways in general, playing Play Now because this is my first time playing Play Now, and I don't know how long because the gameplay is actually fun, you know what I'm saying? Because 2K21 I tried to play now because I thought it would be more fun with the gameplay, but that was just too much blow-bys and all that stuff, and that game just wasn't good, so it wasn't playable. But for this game, it's playable. Like I'm having fun with this, you know what I'm saying? Like as you can see right here, I'm playing against somebody. It's a mirror match. I killed this guy, by the way. He even said himself I killed him on this game, you know what I'm saying? Like the game just fun, man. Like the game is just fun, dog. Like again, gameplay solid, everything solid, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem with this game so far. Everything is fun. This game feels balanced. I feel a skill gap. But this is not a review itself of the game. I'll probably do that later, you know what I'm saying? For those of y'all that want, a review and all that stuff, I'll probably do a review later. But anyway, y'all getting to the point in this video. The point of this video is helping some of y'all out, make y'all first builds and all that stuff because some of y'all just getting the game. And also, some of y'all made bad builds and all that stuff and you're looking to make a new one. So that's what I'm going to be doing today in this video, is helping y'all with y'all builds and stuff. Because Mike Wang put out some tweets on top of that can help y'all out as well. So I'm gonna read those tweets off because none of y'all probably saw these tweets because for some quote unquote smart reason, Mike Wang thought it was a good idea to put out tweets about the game itself and about builds and stuff after the game came out. I wonder why. Wink, wink. But if you plan on making a build that's a well-rounded build that's gonna drop people off, watch this video. It might help you out. But anyway, get into the first tweet from Mike Wang. It's about stealing. Now, what Mike Wang said in this tweet was, quote, "For the steal rating, the higher you go, the more steals you'll get, obviously. But there are additional and tangible benefits at 70, 80, and 90. So if you care about steals, try to hit those thresholds." So what Mike Wang is saying is, for every 10 attribute points you go up, it's gonna affect your steal rating. So that means if you have a 70, don't go to a 75, don't go to a 77. Just put that bad boy all the way up to 80 because otherwise you're not gonna see a difference in between 70 to 80. And also if you at 89, go to 90. Don't stop at 89. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't stop in the middle of 70 to 80 or 80 to 90. When upgrading your steal, just round to the nearest 10th because otherwise you're not gonna see any difference between a 79 and a 78 and a 77 to a 76 and 75 and 70. You see what I'm saying? So it's like no point in that. So just go straight to a 70 or an 80 or a 90 because that's when you see the most difference. And I'll give y'all another example to help y'all understand what I'm saying. So if you cutting grass, right, and you got a lawnmower, you got yourself that John Deere lawnmower, you know what I'm saying, that John Deere, let me stop. But anyway, you got a lawnmower. You put the lawnmower on 6, it's not gonna cut that close to the ground. You put it on 5, it's gonna cut a little bit closer, but that's not close enough to see the brown spots in the ground and all that stuff, and for the sun to burn the ground. And let's just say this lawnmower has half points, so you can put it to 3.5, 3, 4.5, 4. You see what I'm saying? So if it's summertime and your objective is to burn your ground with the sun, then put it on 3 and not 3.5 because at 3 is usually when it gets too close to the ground for the sun to burn it. That analogy was stupid, but you get the point. So anyway, moving on. A slightly more important tidbit that Mike Wang said was attention to dribble heads. There are some dribble styles and signature size ups that are limited to 6'4" and under. So if you want to access everything, be 6'4" or shorter and ball handle at 85 or higher, good luck. So what Mike Wang is saying with this is, the higher you go up in height when creating your my player, the slower and worse your dribble is going to be. So your speed with ball is not going to be as good at 6'6" as it would be at 6'4". So 6'6" is around the height where your dribble gets slower, and it's also around the height where your jump shot gets slower as well. So making a player around 6'5" or 6'6" will take a hit to your player's attributes when it comes to speed with ball, as well as dribble speed, as well as shot speed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, take that into account, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, now we into my player builder to show y'all a little hands-on example of what I'm talking about. Now look, well, I want you to start screen real quick because I ain't got no my player, you know, I ain't got no creative face scan yet. So anyway, let's just pick a guy. It don't matter. Go with, what in the world type of face scans is he? All right, let's just say we're going with a point guard or a shooting guard, because what Mike Wang said in his tweets mainly apply to those two positions. So anyway, most of y'all gonna care about shooting and scoring and playmaking and all that stuff. So most people go with these two pie charts right here, but it don't really matter. I'm just gonna show you what I'm talking about. So anyway, look, let's just say we're going to play shot like everybody usually do. All right, now I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I've been watching Ticino a lot before I got the game myself. So from seeing Ticino play, I can safely say that shooting in this game is not that hard at all. It's way easier than it was in 21 current and next gen, especially 21 current gen, because you know anything's better than that, right? But anyway, going to shooting does not matter that much. So I would say if you're starting off with a build that's like a point guard or a shooting guard, you can't go wrong with it. Shooting at like a 77 at the highest, because it don't really matter like that. Same with 3-point shooting, 77 at the highest, don't really matter. Free throws, we ain't worried about that because this is mainly for parks and all that stuff. Going down to pass accuracy, again, don't really matter like that. I mean, I guess it does kind of matter, but at the same time, I kind of don't. I don't really know anything about passing this year, but anyway, ball handling at an 85, at least for pro dribble moves. So you can put that at an 85. Boom, there you go. Now going down to your steal. Mike Wang said stealing only really matters in intervals of 10. So at 70, there's no point in going at 71 or 72 or 73 or 74. Put it all the way up to an 80 to get the best results, you know what I'm saying? Because putting it from 70 to an 80 is going to be the next threshold that you get to get good steals and all that stuff. Otherwise, again, it's not going to matter. Now I'm going to just put these anywhere I want to put them, you know what I'm saying, and get to heights. All right, now we at the height screen. As you can see, 6'3" is the good height to go at, or 6'4". At 6'4", you get added interior defense +1, block +1, and all your defensive intangibles +1. But that don't really matter because you're a guard, point guard, or shooting guard, or whatever. So it don't really matter about, you know, rebounding, defense, and all that stuff. Anyway, going up to the top, you see your stand and dunk +1, etc., etc. But we ain't focused on that. We focused on what Mike Wang said. So this is focusing on what Mike Wang said pertaining to height and speed with ball and all that stuff. So as you can see, we at 6'4". Let's go up 6'5". As you can see, we get pluses to our rebounding and, you know, blocking all that stuff, which doesn't matter because we're a guard. Also, at interior defense, you go up +2. That's cool or whatever. But looking at your ball handle, you lose that pro dribble at 6'5". That's why he says 6'4" is the cutoff. But, you know, 6'3" is probably the safe area to go, like it was for the past 2 years and all that stuff. But again, 6'5", you lose -3 on your ball handle. 6'6" is when it really gets messy. Shooting slows down, and you lose -7 on your ball handle. So again, 6'6" is where your player gets slower, his speed with ball goes down, his shooting gets significantly slower, and his steal goes down by 5. You don't need a 75 steal because of the fact that, again, between 70 to 75 doesn't matter. Between 75 to 80 doesn't matter. All that matters is 70 to 80 to 90, like I said earlier. So again, 6'5", you can see, look at it, woo, look at the steal. It went from a 70, what was that? A 75 to a 79. You got 4 points on steal by that's increasing your height. That's crazy. At 6'6", it's down to a 75 on your steal. At 6'5", it's a 79 on steal. 6'4", 79 as well. 6'3" is at an 80. Let's go 6'6", no pro dribble moves. Also, Mike Wang said the strength doesn't matter like that this year, so putting your weight down won't really change anything. Putting your wingspan down will increase your strength, but we're not putting our wingspan down for that. We're putting it down for the shooting and ball handling. So you put your wingspan all the way down at 6'6" to 78. You still don't have pro dribble moves. At 6'5", putting your wingspan all the way down still does not give you pro dribble moves at 85 because you're only at 83. Now with boost, you might be able to get away with it with boost, I think, with your dribbling and all that stuff, but who wants to put on boost and then run out of boost, right? So 6'4", 6'3" is the safe way to go with this whole build thing, because that way you get pro dribble moves at 6'4", 6'3". But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all a little example of what Mike Wang was talking about to help y'all make y'all builds and all that stuff, because a lot of y'all probably stuck and confused and all that stuff, so that's why I wanted to help y'all. But anyway, with that being said, you guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Also, if you're brand new, hit that subscribe button. Stop being lazy. It's free. You know what I'm saying? It's free. Why not? Also, turn on post notifications so you don't miss a video in the future, because that's how you know I post videos, you know, that's coming up soon. So do all that good stuff for me. But I appreciate y'all for watching once again. Stay tuned for my next video in the future. I'm gonna probably make my build pretty soon. I'm gonna make another video talking about the build I'm making, all that stuff, so y'all gonna see that as well. So just stay tuned. But with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.